So check with your friends. Okay, in the meantime, I'll start working on it. So I'll set up a new project. Go to new, female modeling. Same for accept. So what I'll do is under female modeling, under source image, I'm gonna copy the reference. Okay. First, I'll come to front view. So first thing is we need to import the image, reference image, view, image plane, import image. So I'll just pick this. I need to target this to the center of the grid, front side, right? I need to just place it to the front. Okay. And 1.5. So, okay, this is a grid line. I need to place to the center. Then I'm gonna push this back side. Okay. Then for the side view, I'm gonna pick the side view image. It's the same image. So side. Over here. Okay, size also 1.5. Whatever I'm giving the size, I'm just giving the same here. Make sure this for the center of the grid, you're matching this. And I just push this back side. Okay, then the thing is, like I need to select this both. I add this in a layer, name this as reference. And keep it in reference mode. So that I can see, but I don't want to select this. So the next step is we need to check whether the reference is matching or not. So I'm just selecting a plane. So I'll just check the chest part, whether the chest line is matching or not. Okay, or I think it's going up. Let me check the neckline. So what I'll do is I need to lift this a bit up. Okay, it's matching. Then I select this for the neckline. I think neck part it is matching. Okay. See, anyhow, at least okay, the back part and the bottom part of the back. Yeah. See the upper part of the back and the bottom part of the back. I think. See, certain things I need to take reference from the front, some I need to take reference from the back. It's like this. The leg part is fine. It's matching. So you need to match the character. Okay, the front and the side. That's very important. Okay. So the next step, what I'll do is the front side, right? So I'm gonna create a cylinder, place a cylinder over here. Okay. And this cylinder, I'll just place it somewhere over here. Okay. Then let me add few mesh, that is height. I'm gonna add up to 6 and no cap. I don't want any caps. You're getting a cylinder like this. Okay. Then what I'll do, our left hand side, I'm gonna select half of the cylinder and I'm gonna delete this. Okay. You get an output something like this. The front looks like this and the side looks like this. That's okay. We'll work on this. First thing, the front part, I select these vertex, place it a bit closer, then move it a bit closer here. Okay, I just reduce the alpha to 0.5 so that I can see the back of this. Something like this. Okay. And I select this, go to vertex. Oh, okay. After very long, I see people joining. After a very long time, behind I joined, me is joining. Okay, see, I see some issue here wherein when I select vertex, when I click on the vertex, it's not working properly. I think most of the people have faced this issue. Let's say, for example, when I select this and I move, some sort of movement is happening. This is not proper, right? So what happened is, go to Move tool, select Move tool, and click on Tool Settings. It seems soft select is enabled. Soft selection is enabled. You need to turn it off. Turn off, so that only that particular the selected vertex will be moved. Okay, this is called under tool settings of Move tool. Soft select is enabled. You need to turn it off. That's it. So now I select this again and I'm going to place it here. Finally, okay, this is somewhere here. Again, this particular part here. So I can work properly in the wireframe mode itself. So what I'll do is I just select this. I'm gonna reduce alpha gain to 0.2 or 0.3 or 0.1. This is over here. This also I can bring it up to here. And this is for the abdomen part. I'm gonna place these things here. Similarly, the fourth one, it should be here. And this one should be here. And this should be here. This should be like this. Similarly, I'm just selecting this. This is here. The front line flow is different, back line flow is different, as you all know this. it's like this. Hope you are able to understand this, right? Line flow. You are able to understand the line flow, right? So I'll be adding one more mesh here that we'll see. This I'm just placing it here. Then later, this is here, this goes here, this is here, this is over here, this particular part here, and this part here. Like this. Then we have added a mesh. So what I'll do next part is I would like to add one mesh here, this particular way. So I'll go to mesh tool, insert edge loop. One I'll place it here. So this part is here. Okay, it's something like this. Now coming to the side part. Okay, the front part, I'll show you how does it look. See the front, it is looking something like this. So basically what we have done is for this particular part, only for till torso, I just added the mesh. Okay. And we have done a placement in such a way that, which creates a line flow. So like that we have done. Okay, so I'll come to side view. So here, okay, let me select this. I select everything and I'm bringing to bit front like this. So I added this mesh, into this layer. Select the layer, go to the attributes. Okay, I'm just changing the color. Okay, so in wireframe, how does it should look? So you can select this, go to attribute, you can just change it. This is okay. So I select this, I go to vertex mode. So let me just start from the back part. This is the first vertex, so it should go on the top. This is here, this should be here, this should be here, and this is here, and this is a center one. You'll get to know what is a center one, which is a center vertex. You'll get to know that. See here, this is a center vertex. Center vertex should be somewhere at the mid of the shoulder. Similarly, we do the placement of the next set of next row vertex. So actually female body is quite simple. Okay, means it won't take much time because we just need to do a placement based on okay. So I'm just doing a placement of vertex here. You can see a dotted line here based on the position of the dotted line. I'm just placing these vertex around. The reference is so simple, like you can work on it. Let's create a basic design, means basic mesh or basic flow, which we can call for the front and back. Then you can take a call, on creating the detailed one. Now okay, let me just look at the back. This is how it looks. Okay. Now the first line, okay, when you see the first line, this has to be, this has to go bit inside. Then looking at this one, this should be a bit outside, and they should come like this. As you know, I'm gonna in the reference, the hand is, like it's folded towards down. So anyhow, I'm gonna create T pose. For T pose, you just feel your shoulder, touch on, hold, just touch your shoulder and keep your hand towards the bottom. Okay, you can feel that, like shoulder is kind of slope. It feels like a slope. It is on a slope. Then raise your hand like in a T pose. You can see the difference of the shoulder. So considering that, I'm just doing the changes for the shoulder. So main thing for a modeler, like you should have a great observation skills. Okay, this is really, it's gonna help a lot. This is how you should create the line flow, and it should be curvy. Whenever you see the mesh, it should feel like curvy. So almost the back line flow is done. And when I look at this, the mesh, okay, it's done. It's great. Now coming to the front part. Okay, front part, the first vertex, it should go inside or it should touch the line. The second vertex also should touch the line. Third is like this. Fourth also the same. And fifth, it should be here. Similarly, the second line, it should, this particular mass is there, right? This muscle. So just place it behind. This should be here. These both should touch. Or what I'll do is, let me just place it a bit down. Later, I'm gonna extrude this. It's like this. This is like this. I'll just show you, like I'll go to a regular mode, not on wireframe, like I'll be in object mode and I'll show you how does this looks. Okay. Okay. So right now, if you just look at this particular part, it's something like this. Okay, this part, like let me just work on this. So I was talking about these mesh. This particular part and this mesh is here, that's fine, and this mesh. So here, that's fine, and this mesh over here. This thing should be here like this. Okay. So now what I'll do, select these faces, 3, 3, and 3. Total 9 faces. You need to select these 9 faces. Okay. I'm going to extrude this, make it smaller. Again, I'm going to extrude this, make it smaller. Again, I'm going to extrude this, make it smaller. Place it over here, smaller. Okay. Now coming to this part, you need to check in both view. Okay, like it should be like this. Okay, now I need to fine tune a lot. Okay. As you know, the front line flow is different, back line flow is different. That's what I was saying. It's really, like I don't know, it's really because of this reference, you're not able to see the wireframe properly. Right. Let me just change some color for this. It's okay. So what I'll do is, like I'll just be in this view, like object mode. So I need to make this thing curvy, like a circle. So I think it's better you just work with wireframe as well as object mode. Press 4, 5, 4, 5, and you can define. In the object mode, you just select the vertex, press 4, and you'll get to see where do you need to place this vertex and all. Okay. So this particular part, including this, should come here, the center. Okay. So this thing, I'm just spreading this mesh. Make sure, this is completely like a smooth circles, made up of smooth circle. Okay, it's something like this we have, and I'll come over here. You need to check what should go inside and all. Here also you need to see, because we need to check in both the sides. And this should come like this. Then after doing this, you have to come to perspective also. You need to see if it is perfect in perspective. So a lot of fine tuning, which you need to do. You need to see in all the directions. This is really important. Okay. Then I'm selecting this face. I'll see in this view. Yeah, it's in the proper shape. So first thing what I'll do is, like I'm just gonna extrude this to smaller. And I'm gonna extrude this to bit outside. In the front view, I'm just matching. In the side view, the position is different. I'm just extruding bit front. Again, make it a bit smaller. Side. Okay, that's fine. Okay, almost done. Any doubts, guys? So I press 3. So it is looking something like this. So I'll just check the reference over here and in the front view. So now next what I'll do is I'll delete the history and I'll take the sculpt geometry tool. So I'll go to sculpt tools. I'll take sculpt tool, option box. So here with B, like you can reduce the size or increase the size. Surface, not surface, mesh display. Yeah, under mesh, I'm just taking sculpt geometry tool. Okay, what is happening? Why it's not? Yeah, that's the problem. I was not able to see the size. Holding B towards left or right, you can see this. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna this is follow stylus stamp. Okay, under mesh, mesh sculpting tool. Let me take smooth tool. Okay, so I need to smooth this. I take bit sculpt. You can sculpt the area properly with a proper shape. So however you want, you can just define this. Make sure it is with proportion. That matters a lot. Okay, when you see this, like it's so curvy, then I take, smooth tool again. Few areas, like which I would like to make it bit smooth. This is wrong. Okay, done. All set. You can still, like you can just check if things are perfect. I think it's okay. Then later, once this is done, okay, do one thing, guys. I think it's better you just do up to here. We'll do remaining things in the next class. Okay. Any doubts up to here, team? Bye, Banga, bye, and Amy, Kumalo. Any doubts? No doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, I'll upload this video and share it with you all. Just complete this model up to here. Okay. So we'll connect in the next class then. This is how we are getting. Okay. Let's work on this stuff. See you then. Don't miss the next class. Okay. Do join. I'll share this video and the reference. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.